Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Here's Archer on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Archer has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is first. The right fielder, Mickey Bell.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Julio Urias will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, everyone knows he's one of the game's elite pitchers, so if you like good pitching, you're in for a real treat. Not many other guys compare, and the thing I enjoy the most about him is the confidence that he exudes when he's out there. Trust me, he doesn't lack it, and the opposing hitters, they feel it when they're standing in the box against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Blake Trahan. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Senzel on at first, nobody out. Ground ball left side. Oh, what a stop. One there. He beat it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Tyler.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin.
Runner!
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. First offering on its way.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Sheldon Noisy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Noisy, a former member of the Oakland A's, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Struck him out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see there, the Braves have already punched their ticket to the NLCS, so they'll sit back and wait for this series to play itself out. Coming to the plate now, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers leave 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. In past meetings with Julio Urias, he's done well, 6 for 13. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch coming, here it is. Slider gets the outside, that's a strike. Suarez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 44.
Standing in, Aristides Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. In the air out to straightaway left. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, Dr. Barnhart.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And the runner back safely. Belted high and deep into right center. Going back is Bellinger, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and he is out. And he's safe.
Batting it, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dino. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Naquin, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Fastball just inside. Runner at second here with one man out. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready now, Max Muncy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So now to the plate, Blake Trahan. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-2 now. Now a throw over to first. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up to second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. It's a run on 2 hits. So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
35.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there. An even better job.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Standing in now, Sheldon Noisy.
Now batting, the third baseman.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
In now, Julio Urias. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw pulls him off the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Grounded to the right. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
To 1-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2. Here's Mookie Betts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Betts, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Max Muncy is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Reds ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Pitch on the way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 22. Joey.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Shot toward right center. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. Aquino isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score. And it's a 5-3 game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Chris Archer. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. We played 4. It's now a 5-3 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 6 runs, 10 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Austin Barnes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fouled off. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Julio Urias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th. Digging in once again, Nick Senzel. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, number 51.
Digging in to try it again, Blake Trahan. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Bellinger's in pursuit, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Number 23.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
One of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So here's Tyler Naquin. He swings and grounds it to short. Bellinger brings it in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats, and although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gavin Lux comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit down the line at first. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready on 1-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're up 6-4. Into the box, Aristides Aquino, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the captain.
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. In there, no balls and a strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Senzel brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Max Muncy is the second out in the 7th inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bedrosian, a native of Georgia. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Here's another 0-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. To the plate now, Sheldon Noisy. Grounder down the line at third. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for LA. They still lead at 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Beatty will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Nicholas Castellanos is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His first homer so far in the series. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
High hop, and he barehands it. Got him.
Now batting, number 51.
At the plate, Blake Trahan. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shed. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leader can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball and 2 strikes now.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75.
So here's Austin Barnes. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Number 17.
Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he fouls this one off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Gavin Lux is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Changeup laid off down around the shins. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Morrow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Aristides Aquino. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And there's 1 away.
That was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than you.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In is Joey Votto now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts looking up. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Haley answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Number 48, Tommy Haley.
Keon Broxton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Keon Broxton.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. At the plate, Nick Senzel. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Gabriel Arias will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. But the Reds do. Gabriel Arias will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 17, Gabriel Arias.
Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Doolittle.
Standing in, Corey Seager. He'll start it out against the closer, Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And another foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Dodgers are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. In there, strike one. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Cincinnati have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Scott Alexander pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 4 of the NL Division Series, the Reds hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Dodgers at home, 7-6. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. In Game 4 of the National League Division Series, the Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, clinching the series and earning their right to play in the National League Championship Series. In Game 3 of the AL Division Series, Mike Trout drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Angels got the win over Minnesota 9-3. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. The ALDS, the New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, sweeping the series in a convincing fashion. They will now move on to play in the upcoming League Championship Series. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In Game 4 of the AL Division Series, the Minnesota Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-5. They've now tied the series at 2 heading into Game 5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Trevor Bauer gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks. Lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Ready now, Gabriel Arias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Arias.
High. And tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bauer has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Senzel leads off first with one away. Now a throw over, and late reactions, and they got him. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Sonny Gray has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 4 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And it's quickly 0-2. Gray has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive. Man, I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see there, the Braves have already punched their ticket to the NLCS, so they'll sit back and wait for this series to play itself out. Into the box now, Corey Seager looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Gray's ready. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And now pitch on the way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Tucker Barnhart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is 6. The first baseman, number 22, Joey.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
That is 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Going back is Bellinger. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 to him now. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So striding in, Max Muncy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here it comes, 0-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Fouled away. Gray into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB. Now batting, Gabriel Arias. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the base is empty here with one away, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Barnes waits on it. And the inning is over. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Trevor Bauer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Pops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Taken in by Votto. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Tucker Barnhart, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Barnhart bats left, but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The count now at 2-1. Line toward right center. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. His second home run of the series, and the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So here's Tyler Naquin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this will be fouled away. The 1-1. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-time home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothered him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. Scooped up. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Max Muncy waits on deck. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. A 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. To the plate now, Sheldon Noisy.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 4. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now for Cincinnati. Sonny Gray hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gabriel Arias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the Reds have pulled back to even now, 3 apiece. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. But the Reds. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. So here now's the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dodgers down. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Bellinger is right there, one down. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in, Gavin Lux. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is line to left. Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Settling in now, Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is taken outside for ball one. Change up low, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Betts, a former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One out and a runner on second base. Grounded down the third baseline. This is line to left. Winker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second. 2 down now. Oh, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not. shot, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. 1 left for L.A. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Striding into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the series, as they take the lead 4-3. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball on.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Into the box now, Gabriel Arias. Hit high and deep to right center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Senzel. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
Jesse Winker will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there, base hit. Aquino is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Nick Castellanos now. High and deep to straightaway right. Betts looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now, Tucker Barnhart. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on. Noah Ramirez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Aristides Aquino will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Cody Bellinger is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Into the box now, Sheldon Noyes. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Number 4 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 4.
Mark Payton is into the ballgame as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 34, Mark Payton.
Davey Grion is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
73, Davey Grion.
The 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grion corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Austin Barnes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the Dodgers 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Ramirez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, number 4. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's on his horse. But he can't get there. It's over his head. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A man at third with 1 away. Popped up. Muncy has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, Number 44.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aristides Aquino. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the number 60 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Now it's 2-0. And the pitch. Drilled to first. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Taylor is sent packing for the 3rd time today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gavin Lux comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! Here's Corey Seager. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-World, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sean Doolittle is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Doolittle pauses. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Tommy Kahnle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The second baseman, Gabriel.
First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gabriel Arias becomes the first out in the 9th inning. From the stretch, Nick Senzel is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Now what's going on down there? Senzel takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily. They've pushed their lead to 3 now.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they open up a 4-run lead. Blake Trinan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Mark Payton as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Davy Grillon. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Keon Broxton will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Keon Broxton.
And that misses for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 out with the man at first. Popped up. Muncy is there, and the side is retired. Amir Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 50, Amir Garrett. Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Garrett rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. That misses, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sheldon Noisy. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Ball one to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's Austin Barnes. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 9-6 contest now. A.J. Pollock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And the Reds are moving on. They've got a date in the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for our ball.